let me show you how to knit the rigid ribbon stitch. Nicely textured, real easy to do. And you see these little holes right here? Well, that's where your ribbon fits. Hey, it's Denise from LoomaHat.com, and this is a great stitch for, say, the edging on a baby blanket. Alright, hope you're ready. Let's begin. I started my swatch with 1 stitch edge, and then the 3 stitch pattern. I repeated 6 times for this swatch. You're going to repeat it as many times as necessary for the width of your project. I ended with 2 stitches on my other edge. So I'm going from left to right, and we're going to do rows 1 through 3 where we're just simply going to knit the rows. I'm using the flat version of the knit stitch, so just take the working yarn and lay it flat over a couple of pegs and knit off. Alright, and lay it over a few of them nice and loosely. It's a tight stitch, and then just take the bottom over the top and knit off and continue. Remember that you need 3 rows of this flat version of the knit stitch. For row 4, I'm going to start showing you after the edge a purl 1, E-wrap 1, purl 1. So remember, edges are your choice. I'm going to do a knit and a purl there, and then here I'm going to do a purl, then an E-wrap, then a purl. That's my 3 stitch pattern. So I put my yarn under the existing loop with my hook. I'm going to scoop up that working yarn to create a new loop. I'm going to take the old loop off the peg, put the new loop on, and pull. And then I'm going to completely wrap the peg for my E-wrap, and then I'm going to knit off, so bottom over the top. And I'm going to do my second purl. So right here I scoop up, create a new loop, take the old one off, put the new one on, and pull. That is your 3 stitch pattern. Purl, E-wrap, purl. So just keep repeating that until you get to your edge. I'm going to show you one more time just in case. So here we are with the 3 stitch purl, the 3 stitch pattern again. So we're going to purl, right, create that new loop, take the old one off, put the new one on, and pull, and then completely wrap the peg in order to create an E-wrap version of the knit stitch. So wrap the peg and knit off, and one more purl. So scoop up the working yarn, create a new loop, take the old one off, put the new one on, and that's the 3 stitch pattern. Purl 1, E-wrap 1, purl 1. Alright, that was row 4. Now for row 5, I need you to pay attention. You're going to be doing a knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1. Sounds much more difficult than it really is. Let's start that 3 stitch pattern, which is going to be a knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1. And we're going to start here in the middle because we need to bring that loop over for the knit 2 together. So take your hook and remove the loop off that middle peg, unravel that E-wrap, and bring that loop over and place it on that first peg where you're going to do the knit 2 together. Now take the working yarn and lay it over on top of those 2 loops, and you're going to knit them off together. That's why it's a knit 2 together. And then you're going to take the yarn and lay it over that second peg, over both, actually, that first one and the one next to it, because you're going to anchor it when you do that knit 1. There you go. Let's do those 3 stitches again, right? The knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1. Let's repeat that. So we're going to the next 3 stitches, right, because it's a 3 stitch pattern, and do those 3 again. Knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1. So you go to the middle one where the yarn over is, because you got to get the stitch off that peg, and unravel it and bring it over to where you're going to be doing your knit two together. So now you have your 2 loops there. You bring your working yarn and put it on top, and you can actually do them one at a time because there's no rule that says you actually have to do them together. How about that? Then take the working yarn, lay it over where your yarn over needs to be, and the next one next to it where your knit one is, and you can anchor your yarn to that peg. And there you go. That's your 3-stitch pattern that you're going to repeat for the width of your project. Row 6 is super easy. You're just going to purl the row, and you guys already know how to purl. So do your edge and then just do purl stitches all the way to the end. The yarn overs are gonna feel a little crazy, right? But you can handle it. So just purl. Then all you have to do is repeat rows 1 through 6 for the length of your project. And for a supply list and more information, visit the website. Okay, Looma, I'll see you on the flip side.